do we need to 3D print in the first place? And why would you choose to integrate 3D printing into your surgery? There are some aspects of 3D printing that might be right for you and some that are not. And again, that really is similar in digital dentistry to how scanners can be varied according to which clinic they use, whether it's an orthodontic or restorative purpose. But in terms of 3D printing and choosing a 3D printer, it's important to consider what restorative or surgical solutions you're going to take from that 3D printing strategy and workflow to make sure that you're providing the care that you want in an approved method. So how do we choose between them? And why do we choose certain printers over others? Well, for me personally, I've got plenty of different printers. Over the last 10 years, like I said, I've probably had a collection of 10, 15 printers over that time. And there's a big variety in the way that they can integrate into your surgical or restorative workflows, or orthodontic if you're printing the models themselves. If you're just printing models, then it doesn't necessarily mean there's much of a care in terms of where we have to consider the biocompatible materials. But in terms of surgical guides and in terms of temporaries now and future products that we're going to be using with, direct print aligners, we need to make sure that, it's easy for us as a clinician to use in office. And so if we've got a solution that provides easy one-click pathways for us as a workflow, then that's obviously going to influence it because, a technician is going to be more adept and all credit to technicians worldwide. They've been using digital technologies for longer and they're more used to having an in-depth workflow where they can control many different parameters. As a clinician, we want a very, very simple workflow where we can just take something, click a button and make it work. And especially if we're going to introduce the team is obviously an important part of any clinician's office. If we've got a team that has different nurses or auxiliaries that we can involve in the 3D printing process, we can involve them by helping them with a simple process that they can then print the models, print the surgical guides, and understand how to post-process them correctly so that you have the finished article without taking up your valuable time as a clinician in your office. So there's plenty to think about, and I would urge you to go forward with further learning and research all the different types of printing technologies that are available, the different types of printing solutions that are available, and look for one that fits your practice. For me personally at the minute, the one that I'm using the most is the Ackuretta system, and that's simply because it's a very simple and easy use to workflow, but it's also for me, because I'm very controlling in what I would want to use, it's an open system. So I can not only click and use the systems the resins that are appropriate for that manufacturer, but I can choose whatever I want on the market, and Ackuretta are very good at selecting all of these different materials and calibrating them for the use in their software. So have a think about things, and if you ever need any questions, like we said before, you can go on the Digital Dental Academy group on Facebook and ask away and find the solution to your problems.